I'm Amber Hofstad, and we're at the Windrift Hill Bubble Up Boutique store today in Conrad, Montana. Windrift Hill is a natural skincare manufacturing company. We manufacture all of our skincare products from goat's milk. It's fresh goat's milk from the Nubians that we raise and hand milk twice a day. Our products are kind of like a fresh from the farm type product. We want it to be very natural. And our biggest thing is we want it to be affordable. We want our products to be something that not only help and can heal the skin, but we also want it to be affordable so people can use it every single day. My mom started the business. She was an occupational therapist. She worked in the medical field, and she saw a lot of people that had different types of skin problems. And from working in the hospital herself, she suffered with the cracked fingers and the dry feet and so forth. And I, as a child, always struggled with eczema. So she had always kind of been one to try to find something that was natural to heal the skin. And so when we moved out of town, it was going into my senior year of high school. We purchased land, and my mom and Dick moved out of town, and we got a herd of meat goats and we got a herd of dairy goats. And we're like, okay, we'll see where things go from there. And my mom literally started milking goats, and she found a few recipes in some books that she had bought at like Barnes and Noble. And so she tried these recipes with the goat's milk, and we signed up for a few small arts and craft shows, and just small local ones like in Great Falls, and a couple at the college like in Helena and in Butte, and started selling the soap, seeing if there was a market for it, and that was literally how it all started. Then all of a sudden, all these shows, arts and crafts shows, started piling up on top of each other. She just said, I have these shows and they're all at the same time. I don't know how I'm going to do more than one. And so at that point I decided, well, I can always come back to college, but I might not always get the chance to go back to our family business. We made a pretty good team in the sense that I was able to help grow the sales and marketing end while she kept on the creativity end. So having us both, having my mom start it and then me come back, it allowed both of us to do and put our efforts in as to what we're good at. My biggest thing would be to somebody that's young is don't be scared to try something new when it comes to marketing. Things that I never dreamed would work did, and I'm like, why did I wait so long? So probably the other thing I tell people is don't be afraid of change. They can be small little changes in our everyday production or our everyday way that we operate, and they make the largest impact. And then the other thing that I wish I would have done when I was younger was I wish I probably would have reached out to like the SBDC and got some help, because they provided a lot of help when we built this building. And before that, I always had my head in the sand, and I'm like, nope, too busy, can't do it. Nope, I don't have time to go to that meeting. Take the 2 hours, go to the meeting, talk to some people. It's amazing the networking that you can do going to, ask questions, from other business professionals. Like I look back at a lot of the former winners, and I'm like, they're amazing, or they're so creative, and they're so inventive. And I know a couple of them in Great Falls that I went and looked at. I went and looked at like their retail spaces and their ideas and their creativity. And my goal at one point was, when we open our store in Conrad, I want it to be like these, and it's kind of funny because now I look back and there are people who actually won awards too. It's kind of crazy to think now that some of those places I went to look for inspiration when we built our building and put our store together are people who won and actually nominated and believed in us, or believed in me. So that's, I don't know, it's an honorable thing to think that 20 other women chose me as a winner.